What's up, folks? John Caveman. I had a lot of time this weekend to spend on the Tahoe, so I've got a lot of stuff to show you. I installed a coverlay dash cover. I'm going black and two-tone up front, black and tan. I installed a switch panel, custom switch panel, stuck it in the console where the cassette player used to be. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the battery charger that I hardwired up under the hood and the connector that I installed in the rear bumper. So check it out. So I'm really stoked about this mod. See, I've been having serious battery issues with the Tahoe. I swapped out the battery that was in it with an excess power. I think it was a 3400 series, $300 with a $280 battery. So really good battery. I've got the Viper Smart Star with GPS locator and just a lot of stuff hooked up. Tends to draw the battery. And on top of that, to make it worse, I go out of town a lot. Sometimes I'm gone for weeks at a time. And on top of that, you know, the Tahoe is not my daily driver. In fact, I don't even have a daily driver. I work in New York City and I take the bus. I'm just constantly dealing with battery problems. It's a pain in the ass. The D3400, it's dead, man. I don't know what the fuck. I had it for a couple months and then I left for like 2 weeks, came back, it was dead, put it on a trickle charger and now it's ruined. I don't know how that happened, but anyway, so what I've decided to do is several things I'm gonna do. Probably gonna go with a two battery setup and isolate the accessory from the starter battery, and that'll probably fix the problem. But I'm also gonna permanently install a battery charger into the Tahoe. And what I'm gonna do is, first of all, I bought this cable. This is like a heavy gauge power cable, three wire power cable, so it's got the ground in there. So then I bought these connectors, so you can see, of course, this is a male connector. I think this is about 2 inches. And then I bought the female version. Of course, this one will actually go under the hood. I've got this aftermarket hammerhead bumper, and the Tahoe already had like a 2-inch hole. Actually, it's about 1 3/4 inch hole right here, which is where I believe there was a key cylinder behind that operated the factory spare tire back when I had tiny tires on this thing, stock tires. But anyway, that hole just happens to be the perfect size for this. So I'm really stoked about that. And then it's gonna look like that, man, clean as hell. And all I'll have to do is just pop this off and plug in the extension cord, and that'll have the Tahoe on the charger. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Here's the finished product. I've got the cable run under the chassis. I pretty much just found a loom that was already under there and ran this cable with it. Put about 20 zip ties all along the way. Man, it was a pain in the ass, especially with it 95 degrees out here underneath the Tahoe crawling. But anyway, and then it of course comes out right here. And I had a lot of slack left. It was a 25-foot cable, but instead of cutting it, I decided just to coil it up and put it right there. I mean, there's plenty of room. It's not in the way of anything. Just in case I want to move this later. But so I've attached this other end here, and I'm just going to run a quick test. I haven't tested it yet, but once I test it, I'll probably mount this somewhere with a zip tie. Not sure where, but I'll mount it somewhere and then hook up the charger and one more test, and I'll be done with this project. All right, well, I guess here goes nothing. Plugged in. Lights plugged in. It works. Sweet. All right, so almost done. You can see I've got my ladder here. Thing's too tall for me to work on without the ladder now. But all right, so I thought about actually hardwiring that extension cable into the charger because I like things to be buttoned up like that. But this vehicle is really about utility, so I decided it made more sense just to put this outlet here. That way I can always unplug it and move it, or plug something else in here if I wanted to. So the extension cable is hardwired to this outlet, which is zip tied. You see all the slack right here, just zip tied to the bracket that holds the security siren. And then I've got all the cables run right here, and I just decided to mount it here. This is the charger mounted right on top of the battery, and you can see I've actually got the terminals hard connected to the battery here. So It's all set up, man. The only thing to do now is to plug it in and see if it works. So, all right. Here is the final test. I've got my extension cord. Just flip this up, plug it in. So there you go. And now, if the light is on the charger, then that means it's working. Sweet. The light is on. It's probably hard to see in the light. There you go. But yep, it's working. So we are all set. This means anytime I leave, go out of town, or just don't plan on driving for a while, all I've got to do is grab an extension cord and just plug it right into that. So I've actually got an outlet right here. And that'll be it. I'm super stoked.
So that's it for now. The coverlay dash cover is installed, but I haven't been able to put the dash back together. First, I need to finish the switch panel, which is actually also installed. It's done, but I need to figure out the wiring. So still working on that. Hopefully I'll get a lot of that done tomorrow, and pretty quickly I'll have a video up of the coverlay dash and a video of the custom switch panel. And also I'm probably gonna throw together a quick video talking about my experience with the seat shop. Everyone's been asking me about that, and I didn't have a great experience, to be honest, so I'll probably do a quick video explaining that. But it's all coming up soon, so do me a big favor, hit the subscribe, hit the like button, or hit the don't like button if you didn't like it, and tell me why in the comments. But either way, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.